Well, here we are again, and welcome back. This is supposed to be part 2, where we left off with part 1, which we were taking the dryer apart, and we did everything except for this last piece here. So let's pop this out of here. Alright. See, we got a bunch of nothing right there. So, like I said, so far, there's a bunch of nothing. Let's see here. We can cut these little, hello Conan, these little white tabs off of there. And they go flying tabs. Get them all off of there. So that alone won't do it. I'm guessing maybe, just maybe, that knob has some parts to it that might be soldered down. Let's find out. Seems like it wants to come off of there. Yeah, it come off of there. Look at that. 2 pieces of plastic. Nice big old silver knob, but it's plastic. We'll hold on to it anyhow. The little board has this little spinny. Might be some silver contacts in there and these little yellow LEDs. Not quite sure what that is. Or that little doodad, it's like a reset, I think. Yeah, it's a button. Buttons mean silver. We like that. Alright. Let's come over here. See what this is going to do for us. Come on off of there. Last one has to be the stubborn one. There you go. Alright. So that's just a piece of plastic. That's the board. On the back, I see a bunch of nothing. Or the solder mask. On the front, these little things, this one, they have silver contacts on the wires. That's the little flat packs. They may or may not have gold or silver. There's little buttons, 10 of them. They'll have a little silver in them. LED screen. And these have little green lights, and these have little yellow lights. These two, which they're they're not really lights. This is whatchamacallits. Diodes, circuits for sure. So there's 2 of them. They're so beautiful. Let's move them out of our way. Let's check and make sure we're still running, and we are. Get these 2 pieces of plastic out the way. Hang this old cooking mitt back up. And let's get this little vacuum cleaner up here. Alright, it's a Moonlight. Okay, it says Moonlight and an R backwards. I don't think it's a Rolls Royce, even though it's claiming it. Says down here on the bottom, Riccar, model number Moon 2, household vac, electrical shock, do not take apart. Yeah, made in China. Well, who would have thought? I think they throwed it away because the wheels had some broken spots on them. Nice power cord there. Anywho, Let's see how this thing gonna come apart. So far, I see nothing. The door has some pins in there, which won't come out because something's holding them in place. Darn it. I wanted to get that door right off of there right away and out the way. Mostly, I don't see any screws to go anywhere, hardly. There's one right there. Which you can't see when I do it like this. I know, I forgot. So inside of here is where the dirt bag was, and a filter there and a filter there. Filters are removed already. I guess I should plug things like this up and see if the motor's working or not. Then I know if I have a working motor to do something with, maybe, but we never remember to do that till it's now at this stage. There's a rubber gasket. Well, didn't come all the way, so I broke it. Hey, let's come back over here. Let's look around a little bit. What is that? How does this come off of there? That's the on and off. It's the push button. And then cord rewind. Turn it over. No screws on the bottom. Boy, this is just one of those weird things that you gotta figure out. Oh, there's a screw maybe way down in there. Yeah, and one way down in there. I wonder what that'll help us to do. Better stir my chili. Okay, stir the chili. Should probably at some time or another taste the chili. See if it has enough chili sauce in it or not. Okay, back up here to figure this thing out. Let's look at this again. Door in my way. No screws to take door out of way. Bunch of screws to take the inner part of the door apart. Which ain't our problem at the moment. Let's see what this right here tells us, if anything. I think I didn't have my hand ears out. Okay, pop that out of there, and it uncovered nothing. Nothing. Broken plastic. Alright, as you can tell, I've taken a few vacuums apart, but not this particular model. And I am having no luck at seeing how this baby goes together. Tell you the truth. Okay. Move that piece of plastic out of there, which did absolutely nothing. Let's get our magnet and put it on here so we can make this go a little quicker. Come up here, take this one out. I did not pre-loosen any of these screws, so I hope there's not one that gives me a bunch of trouble and doesn't cooperate. That would make this less than fun. It'll only be the last one anyhow. The rest will come out. Alright, I saw another one. There it is right there. Come on out of there, buddy. Oh, there's another one up there. I knew I saw another one somewhere. That's 6 screws to hold 200 pieces of plastic together. Seems like a lot to me. Alright, there's that one. So, there's that piece. Bringing us almost no closer. And this won't do much, but there are screws, so we gotta have them. Got to have them things. What's going on with you? My goodness. Come on out of there. Don't fall down. Oh, why do you want to fall down? All the way down to the floor. All the way down. So you can try to stab me in my foot later. That's never good. I got that little piece off. Along with that, and those 2 pieces of plastic. Now this whole piece of plastic. Dun, dun, dun. We're achieving much of nothing. That was the weirdest little contraption. A piece of plastic. A little plastic with a spring in it. And a little cap to make it stay in place. Where's a spring jar? Still not seeing how to get beyond that point. This little lever stuck in there. No means of how that gets in and out. Maybe just prise it on the edges. Only reason I took it out is because it has a spring. We could look at it and see how does this spring come out of there. Don't go flying, spring. Don't break all up. I mean, this wire cutters, they cut plastic just as good. Oh, and then it flew. You see? Did you see it? Flew over there by the box of computer parts. And where it went, we'll know another day, because this ain't the day that it chooses to let us know. Let's move this out of our way. What'd you get mad, run off crying for, Conan? Da 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 da. 9:15. The sun should be coming at the front door any minute to get inside. Okay. So now, our next guess is what's next. It's got a rubber bumper on the front of it. No, that's the handle, you nitwit. It's also a rubber bumper, though. I guess those screws that we took out a minute ago too kind of relieved this thing. It looks like it's trying to come apart. Ay, you'd want to take something apart quick and easy, you know. I don't know, I'll take the vacuum apart. It's small and it'll be quick and easy. And then look what happens. Quick and easy. Ain't so quick. It ain't so easy. Alright. That was the pusher button. And it had 2 more springs in there. I knew I should leave the lid off the spring jaw. And not only that, but it has 2 screws. 3 screws. I see another one. So, this ain't helping you much, but there's one here. Screw jar's about to get full. Another one. Another one. Hey, that's a switch. Maybe it's the right kind of push button switch. I don't know if it's gonna have any silver in her or not. Let's just see. Can we get it to unplug at least? There's one side. Come on, there's the other side. And there's this little switch. Okay. On this side, similar, but this is the rewind cord for the to make the power cord rewind apparently. Get it off there anyhow. Probably gonna be built very similar to the other side. And yep, oh, one got away. 2 more of them big springs. And of course, 2 more screws. Slowly getting there. Oop. Got a little push button. Plastic. Just plastic. Hello. I didn't hear you knock on the door. Don't know why, but I did not hear the knock on the door. That nut off of that switch. Push the switch back in. I got all this stuff apart. Does that mean you'll let me take you apart or not? We shall see. Maybe there's something behind the wheels even. Come on. Give it up. Oh. Maybe. Maybe not. Seemed like it was really going to give it up there for a second. Here's stuff rattling around in there. Alright. No. Oh, that's right. I forgot about them 2 screws. Why didn't y'all remind me? There's 2 screws way down in there deep. Remember? Oh, brother. Can I reach it? Yep, I can reach that one. I totally forgot about them guys. At least one there. I thought I saw one somewhere else too. Oh yeah, hiding behind the plug. Oh. Well, we'll get him sooner or later. Yep, one here. I forgot about these two. How do we forget those? Turn, 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 turn. Maybe it's loose enough. How about this sticker? Is there any chance we can peel this old sticker off of there? Or a sticker board? Maybe. Maybe not. Try a little cut on each side. And then I'm messing up already. Oh well. Has a couple holes in it anyhow. That's right. Stab yourself in the finger. No, not your finger. Point the thing towards your chest. Well, it's a kind of damaged a little bit, but it's coming off. Oh, darn it. Well, we tore it. So much for that. Back to the game. Turn that over. Both screws fell out. Beautiful sign. Just what we like to see. Put these pieces over here. Take a moment to stir the chili. It's nice that this pot, it won't stick to it at all. That's a nice pot. I even found it recycling. And it was too good a shape to throw away to the recycle. Alright, now, hey, we got the top right off of there with no trouble. Look at that. Look at that thing. We still got to figure out how to get the handle off of it. Not really. We don't need it. It can just stay as it is, but we will get these two screws right here out of it and open that little door and see, because we want the screws anyhow, but maybe when we open the little door we'll see that it goes to that hinge on that one side, even though there's no corresponding on the other side. Hard to say. Nope. Strange. Really strange indeed. Huh. So, can't really see a way to remove that part. What's going on in there? Screwdriver, come back. Wasting so much time on such a small thing. We don't need them anyhow, but it is nice to be able to recycle all the stuff that's supposed to get recycled. Come on out of there, Ken.
So that is just there temporarily.
Yeah. Just so I could find it. Got chili again over here.
I only ate like a bowl of it last night.
Well, then it won't be as bad for you. I haven't tried it. Ow. Oh, it did have a little keeper pin on it. And I ripped it right out and hit 2 knuckles, but still, I won. Ow, but the knuckles aren't happy.
No, they're probably not really happy about that.
But I haven't tasted it to see if it's chilly enough yet. I did taste it before I re-added and made it stronger because I had it for lunch. And I'm having it for supper.
Can you put more beans in there, more sauce or something? Or?
Yes, another thing of sauce, the rest of the hamburger meat, and the beans, yes, the red beans. Tomato sauce, all that good stuff. Well, I got that one pin out. There's another one left. I don't want to bust my knuckles again, though. Ow, even though I'm doing it. It's hard to do because I ripped it right through the car key right in half. And that last one. Anyhow, that's just plastic other than that one pin. We might let the garbage man have that one pin. Back over here to this wonderful outfit. Got a screw here. One here. This just takes that pull handle off. Another one here. Oops. Which is a pretty neat little doodad. I do say so myself. Well, there you have it. 2 more pieces of plastic. A giant piece of plastic here. Alright, let's get this screw out of there. What, kitty?
Somewhere there's a cat that meows.
That's cool. This cord will make a nice extension cord. It's on a reel.
Yeah.
Here's a nice thick rubber gasket if I need one for something, but I don't. You have to be for the right deal size and all those wonderful type of things. If I can get it out of here without messing it up. And put that sharp instrument down. I'll just stab myself with a screwdriver. For some reason I like doing that, it seems. Dang, you got 2 sides off and it's not very cooperative, is it? Oh, because it's gonna have another piece way in that piece. Alright, we'll stop at that. Stop wasting time. Back to the screwdriver. Don't know where the magnet's at the moment. Where'd you go, magnet? Ah, on the back of the wire cutter. Good place. Stay there. Actually, you should have went with me, so you could have pulled the screws up out of there. Come here. Get on board, magnet. Another little gasket. Okay. Get this one out of there. Come on. Maybe we need this one out too. think that helped with that other problem any. But we gotta get it screws out of it to get it off of there anyhow, don't we? Not much on this little board. Get these. Come on. Hopefully I'm keeping my hands down low enough for you to see everything, because I am forgetful about that. Anyhow, that's a little switch. That was that little tiny board that it had. And a little heat sink. A MOSFET, whatever they're called. That little doodad. Not much in there. I would have expected more. Alright, back to seeing what's going on here now. Well, we're not seeing. Seeing is believing. Where is another screw at that's in the way? There's got to be one down in here somewhere. Hold on a second. Give me a minute. Trying to be in a hurry, and then things just don't want to play right with you. Alright. This thing's taking way longer than I thought it would. What's going on down in there? No screw down there, no screw down in there. Alright, there's any screws hidden behind the wheels. Can't tell. That one's out. Doesn't appear to be. So why don't this side give it up and come on off of there? I don't see any missing screw, even though there could be one. So let's take a prize to the matter. Maybe let's just pry it off of there. So now it's to that point. So that made it happy. I don't know what I broke loose. Must have been a screw that I missed somewhere somehow. Or some kind of plastic thing you're supposed to spin to the left or spin to the right while you hold your jaw a certain way. Will this pull through there with all these things on the ends? I don't think so. Let's make this simpler by going ahead and nipping them off, because they're not copper, so they got to get off there sooner or later and get cleaned up for the brass pile. Alright, that's one out. There we go. On another piece of rubber, which is all disintegrated. Piece of plastic, which can go over there to the plastic pile. Let's go ahead and move these pieces of plastic over to the plastic container. Leave this gasket to the side for now while we think about him. Alright, look at that. Down to the motor. I have no idea how that thing is attached. It's just sitting there. It's not even attached. So this piece I'll snap back in mostly. And we'll leave that on it for right this moment. There's a motor in there. We could take it apart. I guess we don't need the cage. We could go ahead and taking apart. Let's go ahead and get this piece of wire protector off. Nip the wire. Nip the wire. Wire's got nipped. Wire nut, you're in the way. Wire nut. there. Okay, there you go, motor. Sit right there a minute. I'm gonna go with this other piece of junk. How do we get the power cord box off of there? Ah, it just lifts out like the last thing lifted out. Oops. I see. They're just plugged into the side of it. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, sir?
Just
Back? Shoulder or what?
Yeah. Shoulder and neck.
Yeah. Shoulder, back, neck, nads. That's cool. That power cord is on the reel. Now, just to disassemble the part that lets it get out without having to cut the end off of it. Screw there. Screw there. Come on out of there. Of course, they're not going to come out. They only make it jump up or down. Now that piece of the cord can get right out of there nicely. The little two screws can go in the screw bucket. Oh, look at that weird rubber. Hey, now it's the perfect letter. A, children, A. Not for apple. For app. No, we better not say that. Oop. Alright, so the little wheels are just plastic crap. They broke already. They're plastic crap that snapped on there, so they're useless. Just like this. This little weird thing we'll save for a minute. This little thing is what? Plastic? Okay. Back to the reel. Oh yeah, the reel's done now. Because we got him out and saved, and except for this little piece of crapola right there. And we have to get all of that. Other than that, look, it's a nice reel. I don't know if it still works, but this makes it rewind. Could try it out sometime, I guess. But you gotta hook up something here and here to get power off the other end of it. Probably end up getting cut up. But for now, it's what it is. Back to the cage. I was gonna leave it in the cage, but nah. I didn't even plug it in to check it. I should have plugged it up to see if the motor worked. But generally, well, the wheels were kind of cracked up. That might be why they throwed it away. I was gonna say generally you don't throw it away if it works. Those are the controls out of that dryer. I didn't have the whole dryer just because I met it on the road, but I was able to take the panel off of it. Ta-da! So there's our motor, all nice and pretty. 120 volts, 60 hertz. I don't know what's all this rubbery stuff. It's quite weird. Push that one out. Maybe they'll come in some handy usefulness or something one day. Who knows? They're made of like a foam rubber, very hard. Alright, so that's the vacuum took apart. All we have is this junk left over and all the little parts you seen. Well, thanks for tuning in. I was glad to have you. See you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.